the salon girls are, and our families. That's the main thing. I sincerely hope that you are fit and healthy and keeping safe and exercising social distancing, which isn't very easy. We all know about that. We're not the best at it, but in this extraordinary time, we all obviously have to play our part and do our best. You all know the salon is closed and has been, this is now the second week. I made that decision in the interest of health and safety prior to the government enforcing the actual closure ban on us. Obviously, all our healths come first, client, staff, and indeed my own. And I think that's probably the most important thing, and we all have to remember that. I am getting inundated at the moment with questions, queries, and basically I'm trying to update Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The one question that is coming through all of the time is, what do I do about colour? What can I do about hiding my greys? What can I do? Can you send me something? Can I buy something? And the answer to all of that is quite complex. From the outset, I have to say, and I have to, show where my stance is. I cannot, unfortunately, recommend any home care product regarding colour. The problem with that is, first of all, the one thing is we don't use them. I don't know them. Their formulations are different. They're full of chemicals. They're much, much stronger. They basically work in such a way that, one size fits all, whether your hair is fine, normal, coarse, lightened, chemically straightened, permed. The one formula, apart from the one shade, is, as I said, one size fits all. That's not something that most people's hair can handle. Nowadays, everybody, and obviously our own clients, nearly all your hairs are what we call multi-tonal, double processed, which means you have probably lowlights, highlights. You're not relying on one base shade anymore to actually colour your hair. Because of that, everything is completely different when it comes to applying a product onto it. Where the highlights are, it will take completely different to where the ordinary grey is. All these things take learning, take education. We have all been trained for years and years. We have experience. We just cannot go to any one shelf and pick a box off it and put it on our hair. So the one thing to take from this is, please, please, please do not mess around with permanent colour. Colour correction, it's expensive. It has to be done over time. It takes hours and several visits to the salon. And I suppose the other thing you have to remember, we're expecting to be inundated when we do go back to try and catch up. So we mightn't always be able to take those colour correction appointments. So again, please do not use any home colouring product. And the basic tenet of that is, if you see 2 bottles in a box or a packet, you're mixing some form of an oxidizing developer, and that's going to grow out. No matter if it says lasts up to 6 weeks, will last for 24 washes, forget it. It's some form of permanence. It will not wash out. And if you're putting it over highlights, no, definitely won't wash out. So just take heed in that. We do have a temporary colour option which we're offering people. You are all very familiar with root sprays, root concealer sprays. Some of you will have from our salon, you would have had Schwarzkopf, which is Osis. You have seen us use this. It's a dry shampoo product that's colour pigmented. A good temporary option, not going to work wonders, not going to give you 100% coverage, but in these times will actually help if you are, if you feel you need to use it. The other one that we do, not so much use, but it's one that is okay to use in our opinion, is this L'Oreal Magic Retouch. A lot of you are using it already, and a lot of you are familiar with it. To apply it, literally 6 inches off the head, hold it, measure your distance, 6 inches, target the grey, nowhere else, literally just target the grey, but don't hold it too close to the head either. From there, you can use a toothbrush, you can use an old mascara wand, anything to apply to the temples. Follow the instructions. Obviously, do not use it near the eyes. Don't keep reapplying it. Shampoo after each use because it can form on the scalp and cause staining. And as I say, follow the instructions. The other thing that you can do is put a little light hairspray over that. Again, just to set it. They're not the cleanest of products to use because of what they, by nature of what they are. But for the moment, it's probably the best option. I am trying to source, and I have sourced some stock of the professional version of this product. I have been promised, it's been ordered, it's been paid for in advance. Whether we get it, it's anybody's guess. Deliveries, you know yourself, with the circumstances at the moment, it's hard to know. And also the fact that this now is probably the most wanted product on supermarket shelves and in every salon. I'm going to keep you updated here regularly. We're going to go through tips and tricks on conditioning your hair, how to use masks, why you should give your hair a break at the moment from GHDs, from wands, and take this opportunity to get your hair into tip-top condition for the summer. It's not often that it happens, so you know, we'd be delighted to see you back. We will keep you updated, and as soon as it's safe to do so, we will all be back. We miss you, we miss our crack, we miss our banter. You know, it's a very different time and a worrying time for all of us, but hopefully, and please God, in our case, once we stay healthy, we will have salons to go back to, we will have jobs to go back to, and everything is there waiting on us. So stay safe everybody, and wash your hands.